All right, welcome back. So today I've got my LOSI 5T 2.0 out. I've ran this thing once, and it's one of those RCs that, is part of my gas-powered fleet, like my Primal Dragster, my DBXLE K&N Edition, and my Nitro cars. What I like to do is every 3 months, I run fuel through them. I fire them up, get everything wet again, because just to let these things sit, all the seals and everything in the carburetor are going to basically rot out. So I've been doing it this way with all my other cars for years, and I don't seem to have any problems. Now, I did go a little bit longer than 3 months on this. I've been a little bit busy, but we're going to go ahead and see if I can get this thing fired up today and run some fuel through it. And that's one of those things that a lot of people don't realize is with the two-stroke stuff, and definitely drain your tanks every time. Don't leave fuel in it sitting there rotting. But with this two-stroke stuff, any of the gas-powered nitros, all that stuff, sitting's like the worst thing you can do to these things, is let them sit around. But you have to prep them to sit around. Make sure that the lines are clean. We're going to throw a little bit of fuel in this. My little Primal pump here. I really need to get this one back out. I did get some outerwear for it, and I'm going to try to get it fired up. Hopefully it doesn't have any issues and it fires right up. But I got to get the batteries charged in this thing and get this thing out again. Last time I think I ran it, I got the clutch wet or something. Want to get the fuel above the filter. With these gas-powered cars, that's why I tell people it's definitely a lot of work compared to the electric stuff. Should be good. Should be good enough to get it fired up. See if I can get this thing primed. There we go. Got some fuel in it now. Get all the air out of the lines. I don't know if this one has a choke. Yeah, it does. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the choke on. We're going to give it some light pulls. So there we go. Got some fuel in it. just giving it a little heat cycle, get all the fluids through it, make sure that I run a little thicker on the oil, on the two-stroke oil for this, just to make sure everything's lubricated and all the seals in the carburetor are lubricated up really well. This fuel right here, I don't really run it on. So now we're going to take this pump, we're going to go backwards, and we're going to suck the rest of this fuel out of here. And you can see the bluish color to it, the two-stroke oil that I run in it. So you got to get this hose pretty far over there, just to make sure you get all this fuel and oil out of here. You don't really want anything sitting down in there. And then what I'll do is I'll give it a quick fire to get the fuel out of the lines. Why this isn't locking back in, or whatever. Go out of fuel. Pump this to get it out of the plunger. So everything's still moist, plunger's still moist, everything's still moist, and cap it up. And I do this about every 3 months. It's just one of those maintenance things, especially when you don't run them all the time. Just one of those things that you have to do, or I like to do. I don't suggest anybody follow what I do, but I don't have any starting issues with any of my two strokes. They fire up every time I go to fire them up. I haven't had a carburetor leak or anything really leak. Just because I tend to do this. So I'm going to put the 4 clips back in. And then we're going to wipe down this body. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the DBXL-E out. I'm going to get this one out and maybe run them this weekend. It's just so much work to charge them up, charge up the remotes, charge up everything to get your gas powered stuff out there. And I will have to get some more fuel, because the fuel that I have for this, it's no good anymore. Not to physically run it on the fuel, so I'll have to mix up a new batch, go get some more race fuel, some higher octane stuff, because California's got terrible fuel at the pump. I try not to keep any of that stuff around, but this thing is better than when I got it out of the box, I'll tell you that. With the outerwears and how I keep this thing up, I really do like the 5T. It's a really great platform. especially with the motor that's in it, or the engine. People are going to roast me for calling it a motor, but for the engine that's in it, the stock 2.0 has a lot better motor than the original 5T did. At least I feel. I don't even have a pipe on it, as you can tell. They're just too noisy here in California. I really want to throw a pipe on it and get out, rip it, but you know, it's just hard to run this thing any place. But there we go, guys. Just figured I'd show you what I do with my gas-powered stuff. LOSI 5T 2.0. It's not as easy as all the electrics. You just pull the batteries out of them and put them back on the shelf. I do have the primal dragster down in there. Runs the whole length of the bottom shelf. So I got to get that one out, get that thing fired up. And then I got the K&N right there. I got to get that one out. And yes, it's sitting on blocks because there's a car on top of it. I don't want to ruin the shocks. So I literally have it sitting up on some paddle tires just so I'm not collapsing the suspension. But there you go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if I should get out and run the 2-stroke. You guys want to see the 5T out anymore. Thinking about maybe getting rid of it. I don't use any of my gas-powered stuff. But it's hard to get rid of it because as soon as you get rid of it, you're going to want to run it. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.